This is a year of comeback for Pakistan. This is a year of comeback for the economy, for our banking industry.
Inflation इतनी ज़्यादा थी कि लोगों को genuinely household budgets में problem हुआ and especially urban areas में, rural में इतना नहीं but urban में बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ. So there were 3 very difficult years for Pakistan.
As much as we've gone through in the past few years as a country, I think itna low chale gaye hain कि there's only high now.
So this year has been really one set of improvement after another. And this improvement is very evident in the form of whether you look at exchange rate, you look at inflation control, you look at interest rates, you look at cost of doing business.
What we see going into 2025 is a much stable economic positioning where there's actually talk taking place of an upgrade in terms of Pakistan's ratings, which could help us unlock some additional benefits.
Clearly, as a country, we have moved forward. So it is really from crisis management to early stability. But this important thing is that the stability has to continue.
Stability and continuity of policies is critical to restore investor confidence, both domestic investors as well as foreign investors back in Pakistan.
Policy should be consistent. Even if it's a bad policy, if it's consistent, people will make it good.
We need to show some maturity at all levels, and rather than just sloganeering, we need to sit down and do some serious effort on the structural reforms of things.
Expanding the tax base, creating a control on spending, as well as the sale of loss-making state-owned enterprises or SOEs.
It's the ownership as a private sector that we need to sort of build up upon.
The private sector has to take the lead, and I firmly believe in that. But private sector can only take the lead if it is supported by public sector in terms of sustained policies.
In China, you have a huge amount of private investment that grew up over time. We think there's an opportunity for Pakistan to do the same. It can't just be government-led. It can't just be global NGO or DFI or IMF, World Bank led. It needs to come from local as well. So for 2025, we're hoping for that local engine to start turning over.
Now, Pakistan is a population of 250 million people, and we cannot really survive on services.
Ultimately, we would need the industrial base to expand. So there is no short-term remedy to that.
Setting up export-oriented industries requires retooling, different kind of machinery, different kind of mindset. You also need to compete with the global markets. So this is going to take time, for us to do.
Most of the manufacturing industry is heavily relying on the power sector. Previously, we were all using the gas generator, then the gas got expensive, and electricity is very high. So this is increasing our input costs considerably.
So we're actually collaborating with industry players to create, build, and also invest in R&D to develop, your large volume items that can be produced in Pakistan. So testing and prototyping that.
Collaboration between companies, collaboration between certain forums, OICCI, Pakistan Business Council, even Pakistan Banks Association, with the government would certainly be of great help.
जितना ज़्यादा आप preachy होंगे, जितना ज़्यादा आप लोगों को ये you can't push this down everybody's throat. It needs to be done in a way where it increases acceptability and adaptability.
अगर वो पूछ लें हमसे, कहो किस बात का गम है. अगर वो पूछ लें हमसे, कहो किस बात का गम है, तो फिर किस बात का गम है अगर वो पूछ लें हमसे. ठीक है जी. तो आपको लोगों से बातचीत करते रहें, तो आधा मसला बात करने से अगर आप लोगों से ये पूछ लें कि भाई आपके क्या इश्यूज़ हैं, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, क्या चीज़ें हैं, तो आधा प्रॉब्लम तो वहीं ख़त्म हो जाता है.